Welcome back to Autism, Twins and Us. It's the 30th of July. I can't help that. This video is just going to be about what I've been battling this morning. This is how we roll it. Time is it? 7 in the morning. So this video is going to be about online safety, trying to stop your children accessing inappropriate content. So put it into context, this morning, 5:30, George is watching clips from The Temptation of Christ, I think it is, crucifixion scenes, Pet Sematary, Stephen King film from the 80s, I think it was the 80s, where the kid gets run over. What was the other one he was watching? Indiana Jones 4, where the ants eat a man. Jaws 1, where he blows the shark up. And Shark Attack parts of Jaws 1. He accesses them via like movie clip channels and stuff like that. And it's really difficult to stop him accessing all these, because I could block them and cancel them and hide the video. And there's hundreds of other videos like it. What are you watching?
There's no matter what happened. What? I've had a clock.
Is it Encanto? He's now watching Encanto, which is 100 times better.
Good night, Mr. Pickles.
And he flipped from like those really violent scenes to then watching Zippity Doo Dah. Obviously, one thing you could say is just don't let him watch YouTube, which would be like impossible. Every TV's got an app built in. The TiVo box has got an app built in. The PlayStation's has got an app built in. Some of these you can't even remove the app, so it gives him access to it. Obviously we block channels that are inappropriate and stuff, but what are you playing with? Show us. Show me.
Look at me. Thanks, ID. Thanks, ID.
So yeah, trying to basically, what do you guys do? I mean, we give him access to YouTube. Obviously, he's learnt so much from watching singing videos, number videos, phonic videos, all this sort of thing. But then every now and then he gets a bit obsessed with, like the Jaws one, for example. He likes watching the Shark Attack, where it takes the boat down and then the guy puts the canister in its mouth and blows the shark up. And then he goes, "Fix it, shark." And explains to him, no, the shark's dead. The same as the Pet Sematary. I'm not going to put a clip of the video up, I'll put a picture up. The scene where, I think it's right at the beginning of the film, the baby walks in front of the road and a bus runs it over, or a truck runs it over. You don't see it hit the baby, but you see the shoe in the road of the truck upside down, and it's quite a savage scene, really. And we've never watched any of these films in front of him, obviously. And I know there's a lot of worse things that 11-year-olds are probably watching, but for someone like George, it just gives him...
Paint.
Yeah, he sees that scene as... I don't know, it's like, for example, we're trying to teach him road safety, then he sees a kid get run over and he thinks it's a game. Yeah, he knows it's not real, so he thinks he could do the same, recreate these blooming scenes, so it's a bit of a nightmare. What are you watching?
It's
He's watching Encanto, is it?
a paint.
Paint, yeah.
A clean.
So yeah, trying to and then he goes on to this. He's on YouTube now, and he's on Encanto with the lyrics at the bottom, which is probably where his reading. It's really helped his reading, because he reads the subtitles at the bottom, the captions, which is why his reading's really improved. Obviously, school's doing it with him, which helps. Yeah. So I thought I'd just add a bit about this for the last video of July. Summer holidays are in full swing. George is very reluctant to go anywhere at the moment. Matthew too, to be honest. He doesn't want to go anywhere, he just wants to play his games with his friends and stuff. So I'm on my day off today. Hopefully we might get out somewhere, but just get my way from screens and stuff for a few hours. But we'll see. I will add. I'll put a few still pictures in of some of the things he's been watching. Paint, yeah, it's from Encanto. He's watching a nice song part where I haven't seen the film. Obviously he's always got films on and off, but he doesn't watch them all the way through. But yeah, 5:30 in the morning watching Pet Sematary. There was another one he was watching this morning, a clip, and it was called. I had to check it on IMDb because I've never seen it. The Beast Within, 1982, and reading what it's about on IMDb, it's like, no, you're not watching it. And I had to get off it. It's got really, really adult theme, and it's got like what could only describe as a man going and like monsters in his head, and it's really it'd scare Amy anyway. I know that he doesn't get scared by it, but he thinks it's funny, and trying to direct him away from this stuff. I mean, The Beast Within, I've never even heard of it, but it looks like a really savage, like really horrible 1980s horror movie with really strong adult themes, assault scenes and things like that in it, which obviously is not on YouTube or that part of it, but there's a bit where it looks as though like a demon's possessed a man, and he's like going screaming, and there's, you know, he's finding little clips of these movie clips. It's a nightmare. But yeah, he does come off it when I say, right, come off he'll turn it off. And like I said, I could then go on his account on YouTube, which I'll block stuff. Stop banging. I'll block stuff, but then there's thousands of other channels with the same clips on. So you're fighting a losing battle unless you totally restrict YouTube. So what I've been saying is, right, off it, no YouTube, and then he'll stop watching it. But yeah, he's still getting access to it, which is the problem. So other than taking his device off him, which I have done, and I told him to turn it off, and he did. The same as he used to watch the Jurassic Park scene where the guy gets eaten on the toilet. George would be laughing. You know, I know it's kind of like it's just a film and stuff, but he sees it as funny, and it always seems to be like the most violent scenes and stuff. It's a nightmare. But yeah, what do you guys do? Tell us what you would do to restrict it. I know that we can take away the tablet and stuff like that, but I'm just saying it's not. It's very difficult to stop because he wants access to YouTube, and 9 times out of 10 he's watching nice stuff on there. It's just when he gets in his mind to watch these video clips, and it's like, oh. But yeah, that's the battle of an 11-year-old who's very, very determined. Anyway, Matthew and Amy's in bed. Hopefully I can keep him quiet enough so they get some sleep.
Messi Costa, Okito. Messi Costa, Okito.
What's on your tablet? Let me see it. This is Man vs. Shark. See what I mean? That's clips from Jaws. He's not even watching it, he's just got it on pause.
Excuse me.
And then he's asking me to move because I'm on his way.
Excuse me.
Alright. And this is C, I think. So that I understand, probably one option is don't let him watch his tablet. And feel free to leave that in the comment. I know that's what most people will say, well, just don't let him watch it. But then he'll go and access it on the TV when you're not looking, and being realistic, stopping him with access to YouTube is pretty much not going to happen. And then I try to think, well, what are other 11-year-olds watching? Probably a lot worse than that, more adult content, if you know what I mean, than that, and finding things that they shouldn't find. So yeah, people, I totally understand people say, well, why do you give him access to it? The easy answer to that is because in the past it's given him so much good things. Obviously, as he gets older and he searches out more of this stuff that's sort of inappropriate. But what time do you say him watching Jaws, where a shark eats a man, as part of the film? It's kind of like, I don't even know what Jaws is. An 18, I'm presuming it is. You know, kids have got now playing computer games where they're shooting each other, and that's pretty much what Matthew's playing Fortnite, and they're just shooting and killing each other all the time. He doesn't play any of that. So, I don't know, it's just like, apart from stopping him having a tablet, which would be, we would have meltdown all day long if we didn't give him access to it. And I'm not using that as an excuse, it's just part of his routine to have that and watch videos and watch Disney videos. He goes on Disney and Netflix. 99% of what he watches is perfectly fine. He's just trying to limit him from that. I suppose we're doing all we can. Turn it off or take the tablet away, and he does turn it off. It's like, I don't know why he seeks it out. And he thinks it's funny as well. Like the crucifixing scene of Jesus Christ. And he's going, are you okay? Are you okay? I'm like, no, he's not okay. And he just thinks it's a game, I think. I don't know. Anyway, let us know in the comments what you think. We're just trying to do our best here, but obviously there's going to be challenges. So yeah, just for context, this is 90% of what he watches.
You wanna go?
Imagination.
I think in imaginations and just creating new things on your mind, like jumping into doggy and a terrier, the bird. I just imagine it because you're in the bed, you try to get sleep. Somebody says about your knife. That's an imagination and imaginate. You can create things in your mind. It's all great fun. Yes.
Yeah.
Bye, Joe.
So I've just managed to book our tickets for Poulton's Park, which is Peppa Pig Land, up near Poole, which is where Amy's from. We're going to be going with Yaya in a few weeks' time for the day there. If you want to look at our old video, I'll link it in the top right corner now. It was a really good day, although we did have some issues there. We managed to go via the Q Assist and Essential Companions tickets, which we get via an access card that I had to buy for the boys. I think it was about £35 for like a 3-year card, and it enables them a +1 at certain participating companies that use it. So rather than pay 45 each, which for the two would be 90, 180, and then another 45 for Yaya, that would be 230 quid. I get it for, I think you get 50% off. So for the boys' ticket, it's like 67 quid. But that's giving me and Amy like 50% off. So our ticket's only like 23 quid. So it works out to 67 quid plus another 45, so 180 in total. And I've done the Q Assists for the same day, which gives you a pamphlet, and they allow you access to basically skip the queue. Queues is the main thing that George struggles with and Matthew struggles with in busy places. So they are both entitled to the +1, which is difficult to get. You've got to provide a lot of information when you buy the access card. But if anyone wants a link to the access card, I'll put it in the description below. I think it's 35 quid. So that was like 60, 70 quid. But over the 3 years, I think it's definitely worthwhile, especially if we go to Poulton's Park once a year, which makes it cheaper to do. So I've booked that. That's for in a few weeks' time. And I think this year will be easier because we've done it before. As in, George will understand coming on and off rides a little bit easier, I'm hoping. Although last time we went in the April, this time we're going in the August, so I'm presuming it's going to be busier. But what can you do? You know, we've got the Q Assist, we can't do any more than that. You can't ask any more of the park than that. So we'll do a new video on that when we go. But if you want to watch the old video, it's in the top right corner. And I'm going to end this video now because George is adamant he's not going anywhere today. He doesn't want to go for a walk. Amy's went out to get him a new pair of pyjamas because one of the pyjamas are ripped or starting to rip, and she's went to get me a tie for a funeral I've got to attend on Monday. Attending a funeral to a great friend of mine. His wife sadly passed away, and I'm not going to go on to that now because it's private, but yeah, it's a really sad situation. An amazing family, and an autism mum's been lost. A family who I hold extremely highly. I've lost a wife, mum, sister, auntie, grandmother, to lots of people, and just an amazing woman in the community. So it's really sad. I'll be attending that on Monday. So the theme's purple, so Amy's picking me up a purple tie. No point in us both going out, right? But anyway, that's a sad note. But yeah. Anyway, going to end this video now before it triggers me off, and hopefully you got some insight into what we're battling on a daily basis like this morning. But let us know in the comments if you've got any idea, apart from removing the tablet, taking it away, not letting him on YouTube, any tactics to avoid going on, stuff like that. I think I'm doing all we can do. Say, right, turn it off, or we take it away, and he does come off it. But with regard to finding it, unless we added on YouTube Kids, but he knows it doesn't give him access to 90% of the videos he likes going on, and half of them are not bad content, it's just that they're not available on the Kids app. So I don't know. But anyway, we'll catch you on the next video, because we're not going to go anywhere today now, unfortunately. As much as I'd love to get him out for a walk, George is adamant he's not going to. I've just spent half an hour looking for Hey Hey, the little chicken from Moana, which we found, thank goodness. So yeah, we're all booked for Polton's Park, and we'll look forward to that. But if you haven't seen it, watch the video in the top right corner, because I really, really enjoyed making that video. I loved it. And it's some really good roller coaster footage on there, so go and have a look. Ciao for now.